All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol ZOM, Zomedica Corp. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I just want to quickly announce that I have a Twitter account. The link is down below in the description. And stay tuned till the end of this video because I have a new ticker symbol that you want to add to your watch list. You won't want to miss this. Great information on it on a full video that I do. But just to quickly tell you guys to add it, I highly recommend doing your due diligence and research. So stay tuned till the end of this video so I can share that with you guys. We talked about WBA, Walgreens Boots Alliance Inc. in the previous videos. I have a new ticker symbol that you want to have on your radar moving forward, especially with everything going on with the EV sector and technology innovating and changing. So ZOM stock, right? Zomedica Corp has had a run. I was looking at different reports and different, articles on why it was running today. And one of the main things is that we're getting closer to the Truforma of their medical, innovation, right? That's the best way I can put it. Their medical innovation and product, it's getting closer to becoming a norm to be used on animals. So that's a big deal. That's why we're already seeing this run. I saw another article saying about how this was posted back in the middle of last year as a great company that can 10x your money at some point. It was a newsletter. And then I also saw something that's a lot to do with speculation and hype. And that's why I'm a little bit worried about how high this ran, because one of the stars from, I think the show Tiger King is what they call it, on Netflix, she spoke about Zomedica and their product and so forth. So this could be a lot of hype right now. We're quickly already seeing the dip. I mean, this hit a high here of about basically $1. It missed $1 by 0.0003. That's amazing. It almost hit $1. And now it's already falling down, and it's hit lows here that we got to look at in just a moment. It's already dropped by like 20 to 30 cents. But this jump and run is still pretty big. So what we want to look for here is, where is this going to consolidate and how far down is this going to go? I think that's probably one of the most important questions we need to ask ourselves as investors. Quiet down the noise. There's a lot of noise going on with Zomedica. I know there's a lot of people feeling bullish about this, and I completely respect it, especially leading into March and all those catalysts moving forward. But right now, with this hype, we need to watch this closely, especially for new investors or any investors that are just coming across this ticker symbol. I mean, Zomedica is one of the top traded stocks of the day, actually the number one stock traded of the day. So it's a big deal. So let's go ahead and see here our resistance and support. I'm going to talk about this a little bit broader right now. I mean, I can't go any broader on the upward direction because this is the highest we've seen Zomedica in a long time. I think it has not hit $1 for over almost 2 years. About to be 2 years in February. So it's a big deal. That's when it started to collapse back in 2019, and we are in 2021. So this is a big deal moving forward for this company, and I'm not saying that it won't continue to run and that the bears are just going to destroy this, but a lot of speculation going on right now, and we really got to zoom in here on some important numbers. So the support down here is very important to keep in mind. 43.42. Keep that in mind, or 43.43 if you want to round it up, give or take. Very important number with the volatility if it was to go in that direction in the future, weeks from now or months from now. So keep that number in mind. Now, our current support is this low reached in this 30-minute time frame chart right here, bar chart, and the next support level is right here at 70.21. I'd write that down. That is probably the most important support level right now, due to the fact that if that gets broken through, that's already halfway back downwards from these gains. And it is the one point where it ran up, leveled off, where the bears tried to appear and the bulls reappeared, bringing this up to these newer highs. So very important to keep that number in mind. I would use it as a midway point between support, create another support, and then the 50-day moving average. The 50-day moving average is 60.48. Let's see if I can land on it exactly. Yeah, it's jumping around, but it's 60.48. Very important number. As long as we're above it, we're in bullish territory. The moment we're below it, we're in bearish territory. So this helps as a midway point here for us investors to pay close attention to and see what's going on with the volatility of this stock, if it's moving downwards or it could bounce back up before continuing to get closer to the 50-day moving average. So I definitely use that point as a point of reference. It's not landing now on 70.21, but as I stated earlier, 70.21 is the point here. Completely optional, but very important support level, in my opinion, that can tell you how this is reacting between support and the 50-day moving average. So what's our true support level here? Our support level here is 78.21. If that gets broken through, again, very optional, 70.21 could be your next support between the 50-day moving average and the current support, to see if the bulls are trying to reappear or are the bears tearing down this one fairly fast. But the first support level to watch is 78.21, and see how the stock is reacting and behaving on the downward direction, or are the bulls trying to reappear and bring this back up, because this is all bullish territory. I want every single investor to keep that in mind. But the more the bears tear this down, every cent downwards is a cent closer to the 50-day moving average to then end up in bearish territory. So we need to watch it carefully. Now, on the other hand, we have what the bulls want and what the bulls need. We're currently at 85.21, and the resistance level, which is the highest point reached here to the T, is 99.93. 99.93. Literally, I would round that up to $1. In my opinion, it's not that far from it, but to be to the T, 99.93 needs to be crossed and turn into a support. The bulls definitely need to break through this to reach newer highs and newer resistance levels. If they don't accomplish this, the 50-day moving average will catch up to the price, and it will make it much easier for the bears to start tearing this one down to newer lows. So the bulls definitely need to break through this point here at 99.93. Super important for them to do so. If they can't do that or accomplish that, they will start to lose leverage here fairly fast. Now I had to move it back and it moved to 9991, but to the T, it's 9993. And if the bulls cannot, once again, break through this, my emphasis is on this, they won't have as much control or leverage over the chart as they've been having if they don't. So they need to. I want to emphasize that. As always, if you found these cues helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. So for those of you that have stayed till the end of this video to know which ticker symbol to add to your watch list, we've previously talked about WBA, Walgreens Boots Alliance Inc. And today I'm here to share with you guys another one that you want to add to your watch list, and it's ALGM. It's in the sector, and it has a niche for the EV sector of cars. You're going to be surprised what they do. If you've never heard about them, I definitely recommend doing your research and due diligence. And if you have heard about them, definitely still do some research and due diligence on them, because there's some big things going on in that sector, and they have an opportunity to take a market share in that sector moving forward, especially with cars changing into those technologies. And you'll be surprised right away what it is that they do and why I'm telling you guys to add this to your watch list. You definitely want to have it on your radar. And since the last time I talked about it, I mean, it was at $24 and it's been rising since. It might have had a slight pullback, some profit taking and so forth, but this stock has potential to continue in the upward direction. So you definitely want to watch for it. You definitely want to see what's going on and do your due diligence. So once again, that ticker symbol is ALGM. Add it to your radar Add it to your watch list and don't miss out on the information on it. If you're interested, comment down below and I'll share the link with you directly where I did a full thorough analysis on it back in December when it was at $24. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.